Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
Throwing on second and long. Stafford. And now off to the races down the right side. 20, 10, 5, touchdown LA. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was absolutely right there. No substitute for speed. We talked about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Now, this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked out, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Touchdown, Rams! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes, my calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On play action, Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second down and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 61 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Cooper Kupp.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Prescott off play action. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
It's complete, and he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's caught inside the 20.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations.
Touchdown, Rams! 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go to Elliott again. And some room to maneuver. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Inside give to Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That's good for Rams.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll get this one to Cup, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Stafford. And this one is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Man open is Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Stafford looks to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one. I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they got 2 for 2.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
A big play there for L.A. 65 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Now Stafford. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. From the left side, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
36, Rams 28.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He's got a man, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Allen Robinson on the receiving end from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right.
down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Being chased out left. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, has held huge yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. They'll try to throw now. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now Prescott. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Running with Elliott. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. looking to throw on second down. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Fourth down, Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
To throw again on second down. Stafford. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So give them 3 on that drive. And say, we'll take it. The points have been flying around. It feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
At their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott looks to throw on first.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
That's into the hands of Tolbert.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Prescott off play action.
Right back to Tolbert.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. Prescott yet again. Flush to his right. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. On play action, Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jalen Tolbert
from 8 yards out.
And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Stafford. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
To throw, Prescott.
Flushed out right.
That is caught by Lamb.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line.
He's got it complete to Tober. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Prescott pass complete to Jalen Tober. A gain of 14. 1st down, Cowboys.
On the counter, Elliott. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be
stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Rams 27-yard line.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 49, Rams 46.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now it's Stafford.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the count.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible.